Hello and welcome to another English class. Today we are looking at present tenses for the future. I've already done a video about present tenses for the future, but this one is slightly different. The other video is in my playlist, English classes. So when you have time, take a look at my channel, look for playlists, and then you'll see English classes, and all my videos are nicely organized there for you to watch, learn from, and enjoy, okay? But today we are looking at these words: when, before, after, while, until or till, as soon as, and by the time. These words are followed by a present tense when we are talking about the future. Not a future tense, a present tense. Present simple, present continuous. So after these words, we don't use will, right, or won't. We use it in a different part of the sentence unless it's an imperative. I'll show you what I'm talking about right now. Let's start with when. We will unpack when we arrive. Okay, not when we will arrive. Will is here. We will unpack when we arrive. Or you can invert the sentence. When we arrive, we will unpack. Call me when you get there, not call me when you will get there. Call me when you get there. You see, there's no will here. This is an imperative. There's no subject, so it's an imperative. Call me when you get there. Okay. Now, before. I will do it before I go. Okay. Not before I will go. Will is in this part of the sentence. I will do it before I go. Now, after. I will go to the shop after I finish work. Not after I will finish. Remember, we don't use will after these words, will or won't. I will go to the shop. Here's will. I will go to the shop after I finish work, present simple. Or, after I finish work, I will go to the shop. Again, you can invert that sentence. After they leave, we will clean up. Okay, not after they will leave. Here's will in this part. Or, we will clean up after they leave. These are inversions of each other. Here we've got I will and then after. Here we've got after and then we will. So you can invert each of those sentences, whatever you prefer. Now, while. I will call them while you are waiting. Not while you will be waiting, while you are waiting. This time present continuous. While you are waiting. Okay? Here's will. We don't use will after while. While you are, not while you will be. Present tense after these words, not will or won't. Next, until or till. We won't eat until she gets here. Not until she will get, until she gets. Present simple, she gets. After until. Here's the negative of will, won't, right? Okay. Don't say anything. Sorry, I got confused for a second. Don't say anything till you're sure. Till you are sure. Not till you will be, till you are. Again, present tenses after these words, okay? Okay. Next, as soon as. I will go out as soon as it stops raining. Okay? As soon as it stops, present simple. Not as soon as it will stop. As soon as means when this happens, this will happen quite quickly. Not maybe immediately, but quite quickly. So, oh, it stopped raining. All right, let's go. Or, as soon as she arrives, we will leave. So, as soon as she gets it, oh, there she is. Hi, all right, everybody, let's go. As soon as. When it happens, another action will happen very quickly after, okay? Now, by the time. By the time it ends, not by the time it will end, by the time it ends, it will be dark outside, okay? The film, by the time the film ends, by the time the theatre performance ends, by the time the lecture ends, it will be dark outside. It is the weather. The weather will be dark. But you don't say, but we say, it is raining. It means the weather. It is sunny. It is cold. It is windy. It is dark. Okay? Now you can also use present perfect, but only if the first action is finished. Okay? Not all of these sentences, but some of them. You can use present perfect, but only if the first action is finished. Let me show you. We will cook when we have cleaned. So this has to be finished before this happens, okay? When we have cleaned. Finish cleaning, then cooking, okay? If you say we will cook when we clean, it means at the same time. Cooking and cleaning at the same time, nonsense. It's a nonsense. Sorry, I used a colloquialism there. It's wrong, it's bad grammar. Never mind. I will call you when I have eaten. After I eat, I will call you. Can you imagine? I will call you when I eat. Oh, hi, how are you doing? Oh, yeah, fine. Oh, that's rude, isn't it? So thank you very much for eating while you were talking to me on the telephone. So that means they're happening at the same time. No good. So we use present perfect instead. I will call you when I have eaten. Now we know when this is finished eating, then I will call you, okay? Call after eating. Now you can avoid this problem. To avoid this problem, use after, not when. Imagine, I will call you after I eat. Na-na, problem solved. We will cook after we clean. Ta-da! So it's only a problem with when, really, to be fair. But I have to tell you about it because it is something you can use. Some people use it. But you can avoid that problem. Just don't use when, use after. Because when has a duplicitous meaning, okay? I will call you after I eat. There you go. Or you can also use finish. I will call you when I finish eating. Again, present simple, but when I finish eating, then it's very, very clear. Or I will call you when I have finished eating. That's using this rule, present perfect and finish. So it's very, very clear. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed that. Please subscribe to the channel for for daily videos, basically. That's what they are right now. It's been daily for almost since the beginning. Hit like, thumbs up, because I make a lot of effort for these videos, and I hope you appreciate that. Well, look, if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. But it's all for you. Leave a comment if you have any doubts or questions, and share this with anyone you know who is learning English, because it's good for them, and it's a nice thing to do. So good for you. Thanks for watching. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you again very soon for another English video. Bye-bye.